Hey, how everybody's doing? I hope everybody had a good day. Welcome to Canvas Tag Art Studio and Furniture Studio. We hope you guys are having a great day out there. It's a beautiful day today. I'm going to go over some stuff I told y'all I was going to go over. We're going to go over some thrifting stuff that I went out and found at the thrift store. And we're going to show you how to prep it and get it ready for color and how it makes, we're going to show you how it looks different. Today we're only going to prep it. We're really not going to paint it yet, but just you can still see the difference of it when it's painted. So I got a little setup here. We're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing I did is I went thrifting and I found some stuff. And some of the stuff I found was really nice. And so what we do is we flip it. You paint it and you flip it and you bring it back to this century. So I'm going to go over some of the stuff we're going to work on today. I got this candle holder. I really like it. It's really nice. And we're going to paint it white. Okay? I got two of them. I actually bought two. And we're not going to go over the prices today, but at the end of the month I will go over my prices with y'all. Also, you'll see the rest of this video on YouTube. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, later on it will be posted there. I know a lot of people are still at work, but this is just, I do have a lot of people that are following me, and we're going to get this done today. I know y'all been looking forward to it, and I appreciate your patience. I didn't think I was going to get to it today because my grandbaby had to track me, but I'm able to get to it today. So I'm going to show you how you can flip and make money flipping, okay? I'm going to show y'all. Everything I'm showing you is from Goodwill, okay? First we're going to clean it up. So what I do is, y'all know, I don't get paid for Dixie products, but I love Dixie Belle. So I love, sorry about that, I love Dixie Belle products. So I really like them. So what we're going to do is, once we get all this garbage off of here, there's my little scraper here, and I sprayed them before, so y'all can know that the price tags, to get it all off, I sprayed them with some crud. We're going to use 630, so when I pick her up. We're going to use some White Lightning from Dixie Belle Paint Company, and it's going to clean. So I'm going to pour some in there and just let it sit there a while. You need to follow instructions. Y'all know me, I'm horrible at instructions. This is about a teaspoon and a half. And then we got two of these. We're going to thrift, and we're going to take these, and we're going to sell them. We have these two little ones. We have this little tray I found, and I really like this tray. So we're going to thrift it. And we have this tray, which has like a rough texture on it. And we have two of these. Okay, all this came from Goodwill. There's not $20 on this table, I can tell you that right now. Nothing here. If we add all this up, it would not get to $20. So we're going to go ahead and take this off of here. We don't want anything on the bottom. We want our pieces to look nice. So I'm just going to go in here and get this off real quick. It'll take a minute. That fret works really well. And if this wasn't metal and this was wood, I would be using a softer scraper. I wouldn't be doing it like this. But since it's not, I can do this. And you can also get a hair dryer or a heating lamp, and this comes right off. And if it wasn't the top, if this had been on the top, I definitely would have not have done it like that. So now we just have this one here we're going to do. I'm going to get it off real quick too. And it's been soaking. So they come right off of this crud. So I'm going to move this over. So we got our water here. It's ready to go. We got our towel. And we're going to flip these. I'm going to show y'all how to bring them back to nowadays. These are in the past days. How to make some money just shifting. All these came from Goodwill. But I do go to the Salvation Army. I go everywhere, actually. Some people just call you when they know you're flipping stuff. They'll call you and say, hey, I got this or that. Do you want it? And I always say yes. Because there's always something I can do with it or donate it. Or if I can't use it, I'll donate it. So we're going to go ahead and clear all this off. Because if you don't, it's not going to work. So it's almost all off. Okay, got it all off. Now we're going to put on some gloves here. we're going to do today is prep. Towel. We're just prepping today. So we got the white lightning in here. So put on some gloves to be safe. Because anytime I work with chemicals, you want to be safe. You might, if you're new at this, you might even want to put some glasses on. So I got my white lightning going here. And I'm going to go ahead and move this crud out the way. And I'm going to just clean this up with my white lightning. It's really good. I'm just going to wipe everything down and clean it up really good. Because you want it to look nice. So wipe it down. I'm going to show you all the crud that's coming off of this. So we're going to wipe everything down, inside and out. It'll dry really quick. We're going to go to the next one. And this is the Dixie Belle. We're using the Dixie Belle cleaner, the white lightning. And that little jar goes a long way. You can do a lot of stuff just with that little jar. And that's furniture. I use it on everything. Just cleaning this up. And as you can see, that's coming right off. Just cleaning it up so the paint can stick to it. We'll put it inside. And I just want y'all to see what it looks like after you do it. So we're just going to clean these up and then we're going to get ready to start spraying. And you can use Dixie Belle has a slick stick that works really good if you want to hand paint these. You can't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back with 2X Rust-Oleum, and then I'm going to come back with the Dixie paint once they dry. Then I'm going to hand paint them with the Dixie paint. These are a mess, a big mess. I'm going to get this paper out of here because we want it to look nice for our customers. Clean this mess up. And again, this is a Dixie White Lightning. I'm going to show you what these look like in just a minute. It doesn't take long to flip something this size at all. It's really, you'll be surprised how quick it flips. I'm getting this tape off and paper off of it. Okay. That white lightning don't play. It is serious. It just got all this grime and gross out of here. All these candles. These are pretty pathetic. They were pretty bad. I'm trying to get this finished. I'm getting them all cleaned out. I mean, it was bad. And I'm gonna pour the water out. We're gonna let these drip dry. And now we're getting ready for the fun part. Last but not least is our tray. We're just gonna wipe this down. Get it really clean. You see how it's rusted in there? We don't want that. Hey Judy, hey Jesse. Okay, so we clean this up. We're gonna put this over here and we can take off our gloves. Now we're gonna dry it. Then we're gonna get to showing you what the difference is. So hold on, let me get all of these gloves. I'm not used to putting gloves on. But I try to teach what's right. So, a little bit with that. So now what I'm going to do, let's come back in the video, is we're going to dry. And the first one we're going to paint is going to be this one, because I want you to see how different they look. These are almost dry, if you can believe that. I just can't even believe it. It's almost dry. So we're going to dry this mirror. I'm just going to put some tape around it and then we're ready to go. Okay, so let's do this mirror first and then we'll go around. And you know, I'm not even going to use the tape because I can scrape the mirror clean. So we're not going to use the tape. So what we're gonna do is, okay, those of you that are just joining, we brought all these at, I brought all these at Goodwill. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna show you how to remake them for resale. Everything on this table is less than $20. Okay, so we're gonna use the Ultra 2X, and we're using this not to paint them. This is just gonna be our spray paint. That's it, our bottom coat. Okay. Like I said, I don't really care about the mirror at this time. This is just our top coat. I think I paid, if I remember right, I think I paid $2 for this mirror. And I sell these all the time. They sell really well. So if you see any mirrors, they sell really good. And I'll scratch that out of there. But here's one done. It went from that ugly, ugly thing to this. And then I'm going to get some Dixie Belle. This is just, I'm using the spray paint. You can leave it like that. But I want to fix it up with the Dixie Belle paints and oils and there. That's that one. Ready for another one? Make sure this bad boy's dry. Okay. Hey Shawana, hey Julie, hey Jesse. If I don't read, I'm sorry guys. So we're gonna do this one. I'm sure one day, back in 1980, this is a pretty color. The 1980's gone, so let's bring it back to us. Shake it up. I'm gonna just spray on the top area. I'm not really concerned about the inside. I'm just gonna like lightly spray over it. And if I wasn't outside and the wind was not blowing, I would have on a mask, just so y'all would know. And we're gonna just prime this bad boy. I want to show y'all the difference in a minute, because I have a little one over here. And we're just priming it right now. We're going to repaint it. Isn't this gorgeous? This is what it was. Isn't that gorgeous? But it's going to be repainted. Right now we're just priming it. Make sure we get it right. I'm gonna put some black wax. I can't wait on this rims here. Can you imagine that black wax on all of this? Have it all white and then that black wax sticking out? That's gonna be beautiful. Right now I'm just coating it. I'm just giving something for the Dixie Belle to stick to. And it makes it look more professional when you do it. I really like where it's going right now. My problem is I don't ever want to sell my pieces in the store. I think I'm getting better at that though. I don't know. I would hope so. Now, what would you use this for? You could put some towels in there. You could put some plants in there. You could put it on a scene. There's a lot you could use this for. So we got this one done. So we're down two. I got to pick up my grandbaby. She's in a track at Hero Stadium right now. And somehow somebody, I think, was going to paint, and they got paint on this one anyway. So now we're going to do this one. It's all dried out. It's ready to go. I'm going to move it so y'all can see it. And we're going to get rid of all this. I'll let that first coat catch, and then I'll come back. Y'all let me know what y'all think. These will be for sale at my store. Just hit me up and I can get them to you. But I think, see, I'm visiting my bathroom. Here I go again. I would love these to be there and put the roll the towels up and put them in there. That would be so pretty. I'm horrible. We're gonna do the other side. Isn't that pretty, guys? Now we're gonna get it with these colors. These feet. I can't wait to do the Dixie paint on these. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Wow. And they're not even painted yet. Okay, let me show you this one. if you have not went to my YouTube channel, Brenda Johnson, Canvas Tag, can you please, please, please go on, because I'm here trying to help young kids. Get my thing started to help young kids. I do a lot of donating, a lot. And that's what makes it worth a while. And this paint is sucking it big time. But it's a beautiful piece. Okay, now we're gonna come in and we're gonna do these. How about these next? Y'all wanna do these next? Remember, we're just using this paint for the primer. This is shabby but chic, I think is what I'm gonna call it. Shabby but chic. Isn't that beautiful? The difference. That is beautiful. See, my problem is that would look good on my fireplace. There I go again. But I'm going to show you all these up close. We're almost finished. And I see some of you are just joining me. These are flipped from Goodwill. Flipped up from Goodwill. You want to make sure there's no dripping. And I probably should say that. I'm kind of a little conceited in that because I'm a spray paint artist, so I know my stuff ain't gonna be dripping because I'm a spray paint artist that I did for a living for a long time. So there's those. Tell me what y'all think. We're getting there. This tray's next. And this sucker is gonna take a lot of paint, and it's gonna be kind of a reddish color. I can tell you right now. Just by the colors that it's gonna mix. It's going to be kind of a brisk color, a good country color. It doesn't even look like the same tray. And you don't want to overdo it. If we're going to come back with these, we're just giving the Dixie paint something to stick to right now. So let me show y'all this one. I like the bottom, so I'm not going to worry about the bottom. 2 down. We have 2 more to go. And then we'll do a tour of all of them. I really miss my spray painting. It's just been too cold. Every now and then I'll go in the garage and somebody will ask me to spray it. Hey, you're still doing spray paint art? I'm like, yeah, can you do me a picture? So every now and then I get to do something. That's exciting. So we're just getting a coat on. We're not really trying to get it all color, but we're just going to get everything. So when we get that Dixie dough paint on here, it will stick. I was going to do this earlier today, but I decided not to because I took my grandbaby on a picnic at the park, and he was in heaven. That boy, I chased him all over that park. So here's the difference between the one I bought at Goodwill and the one I just painted. That is beautiful. Actually, I like them both. I like the black. But I got other ideas with this one. So all these are going to be white today. And I'll go over it with y'all in just a minute. Last one. I'm going to go back over here and see how this came out. Another spray. Because it is so good. Oh, man, I love that emblem in there. That is beautiful. Just want to make sure. Because if it's soaking this spray paint, it'll soak up everything. So yeah, right now. And all of these are about 1 can of spray paint. We have a new Ace Hardware store right down the street. Right there, Jones Mosselberg area where the AKB, just before you get to the AKB. And I went in there, it's amazing. Looks like a mall. Doesn't look like an AKB. So, if you guys get a chance, go in there. It's called Oak something. But they're open now if you live on this side of town. Everybody's been waiting for them to open. So again, this is just a simple spray, so we can do it for resale, which I might keep. I'm really liking this. Okay, Let me give you a tour of what we did. Let me know what y'all think. So if you want to flip, give me a call. I do give lessons on how to flip. You know, I do have some before and after pictures. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. I love that. I really love that. So these are the things I bought at Goodwill not too long ago. And I see I got a spray under there. You see a lot in the camera. I love looking at my camera when I do this, because you see more when it's on the camera than you do looking at it. But this is what we got. Even though we can leave it this color and we're okay. But I want to use a Dixie paint and bring it to the next level. And I'll show y'all what that looks like. It's just amazing. It really is. So, and then this pan, usually I don't clean it. I'll write something like love, something like that, and just leave it. So I haven't figured out what I'm going to do that yet. So I'll let y'all know. We're going to go back over. I'm going to go to the other can, because I got to go finish cooking now. I'm making chicken for supper tonight. So we're going to just spray. I don't know if you can see that yellow popping out. I'm just going to go in here and one last coat so I don't have any problems getting that Dixie paint on. And you should always wear a mask. Oh, right under here. This is where. That is beautiful. And I'm just using this as primer to lay it. It'll flatten the paint out. It'll flatten the surface out. But I hope you guys like it. I will put up the before and after shots. So then this is just for right now. So you want to look for any drips, because you definitely don't want drips, because they will show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Dixie Belle paints out, and we're going to let this stuff sit for a while, and then probably tomorrow we'll work on them. So y'all shout out to me. Let me know what y'all think. This is my new next group to be flipped. All this came from, oh, I see the bottom down there. All this came from Goodwill. That's where it came from. If you want to know, that's where it came from, Goodwill. And then I'm redoing it to bring it back to our century. I hope you guys, I'll let you know the path it takes. I wish I had them in my bathroom. It would be very nice. Put some towels in there. That is nice. And you see how these pieces didn't even go together, but now they all do? It's amazing what you can do. So thank you, Terry. Hey, CJ. So guys, if you want any help, let me know. There's not $20 worth of merchandise on this table, and I guarantee you I can sell everything on this table for at least $200. So I'm going to keep giving the lessons. Now when we go back and we do the Dixie Belle spray, I will come back and do another video once this all gets done and everything, and let y'all see what it looks like with the wax and the Dixie Belle spray and all that. I mean the Dixie Belle paint. I don't know where I got spray from. With the Dixie Belle paint. So you guys shout out to me. I hope you enjoy watching. You know, times are hard right now and you can make money. I like to share my wealth any kind of way I can. I started flipping furniture. Actually, I started painting furniture years ago. And it just I never stopped. And then I had a friend who was flipping. And she flipped like in 2 seconds. And I was like, wow, you just finished that piece. And she's like, yeah. So next thing I know, I'm flipping furniture. And I forgot the sides of this bad boy here. And definitely you want to make sure. I just looked at the other side. Just want to make sure we just getting a coat for the Dixie paint to stick. And if the paint has a hard time sticking, Dixie paint has a thing called slip stick. And it's really good. So we cleaned it all with White Lightning Dixie paint. And no, I don't get Dixie money or paid or anything. I just know this is really good, and I want y'all to know that. It looks like a small bottle, but it goes a long way. But that's about it. Before we did the Dixie, we used this to get the crud to remove the stickers and the price tags off. And that's about it. So guys, I'm gonna let this set. Tell me what y'all think. I got a side over here that's running. So there's a paint reacting to something over here. I don't think I dried this one very well. So I'm going to show y'all something. See, I don't hide my mistakes. Oh, here it is right here. See that? That's because this was wet. So we're going to clean this off. And dry it. So, yeah, because I washed it and I forgot to dry that side. And so we all make mistakes. So, but see, that yellow's still popping out. That yellow's not giving in. I got something for it though. So we're gonna just coat this again, real light coat, and then later tonight I'll give it another coat. It is fighting it. As you see, it's popping out again. That's okay, I'm gonna win this one. So I'm gonna let it set and then I'll come out tonight and spray it again. See what's popping out. You don't wanna overspray because then you have a mess. So that's about it. That's the paint we used. I hope you guys enjoy this. I do. Keeps me busy, gives me something to do, and it's actually a good profit. So let me know. I'll give you some ideas. Watch some videos. It's not hard at all. That's the funny part about it. It is really easy. So I'm gonna let these sit here overnight. We're not expecting any rain tonight. And as you can see how they're popping out. It's reaction to the metal. So I'm looking at the reaction right there. So my best bet is just to leave them alone. When they dry, wipe them down real good and go for that next coat. See, it's reacting there too. So that's what I'm gonna do. Everything else is awesome. See right here? So I can spray that right now, but it's just gonna run. So I'm gonna let it dry, come back out tonight, hit it real quick, be ready to go. Then I'll start doing these one by one. Over here too, you can see it's reacting here. I'm just gonna leave it alone and then it'll pop out. Everything will pop out. The front's doing really good. But where you see it's doing this, that's because I had it wet. So I'm gonna let it dry, leave it alone, and then come back with that Dixie paint. And Dixie paint is really good with that. So I hope everybody's having a good time. Hope everything's safe. I finally went to H-E-B today and they have food. They have eggs and milk. They don't have my tea yet though. They ain't got that Arizona tea. It should be here soon. So I'll see you guys later. I hope you like this video. These came out really, really nice. I know those two bins right there will need a second coat on the front and back, but I'm not in a hurry because I don't want the paint running. So I hope you learned something here. But those details are gonna pop. See you guys.